What's up, traders? Welcome back to another trading video. Today is April 28th of 2026 and let's get right into it. Today's video is going to be a trade recap. This is actually our second trade after taking our first payout. Yesterday was a bit of a loss. I didn't post it though because I was already posting my payout videos. In today's trade we made about $360 total. That is equaling to $72 across all 5 of my top 7 XFAs. In this video we're going to go through news, we're going to go through our trade. I'm going to show you guys the recording of the trade, and then I'm going to show you guys where my accounts are at, and that's going to wrap up the video. I don't want to hold you guys any longer. Let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do coming onto the market is always look at news. That also can kind of give you a sense of direction, and it really helps. As we can see here, we still have some more war news. Iran just informed us that they are in a state of collapse. So this is kind of good, but not good enough, because we also had some other news beforehand and it made the market go down. We went down about 450 points overnight. Over here we have 9 a.m. news that already passed. They turned out to be good. It is an orange folder. It's not that important, but it didn't have much of an effect, so I wasn't really concerned about it when I first got into my trading. Let's go on to the charts. Alright, so as you guys can see, I made 72 across all 5 of my accounts. That equals down to $360, which is pretty awesome. Looking at the 4-hour though, there was no entry. The only entry was way up here for a supply zone, and I wasn't really liking that. Marking this out as well, this would have been a good demand zone here on the 4-hour, but by the time I got onto the chart, it had already gotten taken out. With supply and demand trading, you can either have the high and low kind of zones, very specific ones though, not just any high and low, and then you can also have a rally-based rally zone. In today's trade, we had a rally-based rally zone. Right here you can see I marked that out right before the supply zone got created. This is a huge candle full of sell orders, and even though you went down into the 15 and the 5 and it was moving up, that indicated to me that we just wanted to go back into the zone, collect all these sell orders to then just dump right again. Going down into the 15-minute, we also had a good zone right here in the same supply zone as the 1-hour. I was also keeping that in mind. I waited for us to tap back into that zone and started trailing it pretty tight. I didn't realize that after a payout your maximum loss limit gets moved to 0, so I was trying to be extra careful and just trying to build my buffer back up, and obviously continuing the same consistency, only going for around $70 and only trading 1 micro. With that being said, let's look at the video of me actually taking this trade. Obviously I have a 200 balance, but it says my total P&L is 400. I took a $200 payout on all my accounts just yesterday, so that's why it says that. I have a 61% win rate. Scrolling down and looking at my calendar, you can see here I only took 2 trades. This is how our calendar is currently looking. As you can see, we are still green. We're up about $5 total on the week because of yesterday's loss. That's gonna sum up today's trade recap. If you guys have any questions about the way that I trade, just leave a comment down below. I'm gonna wrap up today's video with a verse of the day. Today's verse of the day is Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. This verse of the day is basically telling you to not get fooled by the things you see. Imagine yourself as if you have a blindfold on and you're listening to God whisper in your ear what your next step should be. When you can't see, God will help you walk out of that darkness. Just remember to stay calm and put your faith in God. With that being said, that's gonna wrap up today's trade recap. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, traders.